Hello and welcome to a new vlog and trip report, and today we are taking the Bergen light rail in the Norwegian city of Bergen on the line 2 from the bus station to Fyllingsdalen terminal. And here on the map you can see our route today. We are starting at the bus station, which is the central bus station in the city center of Bergen, close to the main station, and here we can see our tram arriving. Now we can take a look into our tram, which is a Stadler Variobahn consisting of 7 cars, which is also the longest possible tram in the network of Bergen. And as you can see, there's a lot of space and quite comfortable seats. Usually the trams of line 2 are starting at the station Kaigarten, but due to constructions the stations Kaigarten and railway station were closed, so today the trams started at Busstation, the central bus station, and from here on we are taking line number 2, the shorter line of the 2 tram lines in Bergen, because my destination today was the shopping center at Fyllingsdalen, but of course there will be in the near future also a video about the tram line 1 to the airport. But in this video we're just taking a look at the shorter line, line 2. Here we have a tunnel with a station in between under the hospital of Bergen. And now we have an intersection between line 1 and line 2. Here the 2 lines are meeting again. There's also a connection between those 2 lines here at this point. And now we're going a bit more out of the city center of Bergen before we are reaching the most interesting part of this railway line, which is the Løvstakken tunnel that is 3 kilometers long, which is quite impressive for a tram. Here we are turning now to the station Christianborg, which is the last station before the tunnel. As you can see, we are now starting and going straight into this 3 kilometers long tunnel. And of course, here in the tunnel we can go a bit faster, so now we can listen to the sound of the tram when it's going at full speed. And here we have the shopping center Oasen right next to the final destination of the tram, Fyllingsdalen. Maybe there will be an extension in the future, but for now this is the end of the line, line number 2. And I left the tram here to go a bit into the shopping center, and then I returned, took the next tram back. Of course, again a Stadler Variobahn, because this is the only type of tram that is in use here in Bergen. And now we're taking this tram back to the city center. It is a quite new tram system or light rail system. It was opened in 2010 only, but there has been a tram before in Bergen, but that was closed in 1965, at a time where everybody thought that cars will be the only future of transport. But soon after they realized that the city is not big enough for all those cars, there was a lot of traffic jams, so there have been plans to reopen the tram shortly after closing it, and since 2010 a slightly different version of the tram is again in operation in form of the Bergen light rail. We are now on our way back to the city center. Here we can see the connection to line 1, but of course they are also meeting again in the city center at the station Busstation, both of them stopping at the main station of Bergen, and then the line 2 is stopping at Kaigarten, and line 1 is stopping at Byparken, but both of these stations are right next to each other, so it's more or less like the same station. They are like 50 meters apart, so this is not very much of a difference between those two lines. And that's it for this video already. I hope it was interesting for you. Here you can see the name of the song and when the next video will be uploaded. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video.